Hey there, and welcome to a haul of sorts and demo of the new Michaels Planner stamps. This is in that fancy aisle that most Michaels have now, where they have just a ton of planner accessories. They're really trying to break into the market, I think. And these are the last two sets I purchased, so that's why they're still in the packaging. And why I waited to do this video until I had all the sets I wanted. This one was like a cooking themed that I was kind of on the fence about because I don't cook, and the other one was a holiday theme, which I was kind of on the fence about because it didn't seem so functional. This is my new stamping box. I also got it at Michaels. It has like this typography theme and super cute details on the inside. And in order to house my stamp sheets in the vellum, I got these photo cases that were super cheap. And here are some of the sets that I've already opened. Now, I didn't really use most of them just yet. I wanted to wait to lay everything down until I had all the sets I wanted. This is just like a random icon set. This is a larger like border set, which is adorable. And this is the whole thing that set off my purchasing, which was this school set. And in this box I also have ink, and I also stealthily sped up this video because, yeah, it's just me unloading the box. Now what's neat about these sets from Michaels is that they also come with stencils, and they're relatively affordable, especially when you consider that you can get discount coupons on the regular. And I was looking into stencils anyway for my Hobonichi, and I didn't place an order for them at the time that I placed the order for my Hobonichi, so it's kind of a waste to go back and make another order just for stencils. So I was clearly on the lookout for a different opportunity. And these were also at the checkout of my Michaels. They were like $1.50. Now, I know photopolymer clear stamps, those are like the best that you can get, and I severely doubt that these are that quality. I don't know how to tell the difference, but considering they don't call out that they're photopolymer, I'm guessing they're silicone. And this is the ink I chose to use. It's Pigment Ink in black, and I have Lagoon Blue. The other inks I got were Chalk Ink colors. This is like a light, girlier set. Whispering Pansy, Sea Breeze. One's Pixie Dust. I forgot what the green was called. And then I have a darker shade set, which are also these 4 colors. I really like that Spanish olive green color. That was like my favorite color growing up because I'm weird. So here is the first set. I stamped it all out for you. Now, these stamps look really attractive in store, but it's kind of hard to see them because they decided to go with this rainbow color scheme on the printing of the vellum. So that's why I wanted to do this video. So here are all the stamps laid out on just a piece of Happy Planner note paper. As you can see, some of them inked up really well. The Versafine ink does bleed through this. You can see that on the Lagoon Blue and the black. But I don't know, some of the images kind of get gummed up and lost. It could be my own stamping style. That's entirely possible. And these stencils are really thin, which makes it kind of difficult to use. I would recommend probably taping it down with some washi if you were going to use it. But this is a cute little set. On to, I think, a better set, even though like a good quarter of it or a third of it is taken up by font. But this is the baking food random set, and all the little food icons are so adorable and so well made, or so crisp anyways. And this is with chalk ink. And I didn't anticipate actually really using this because I don't cook, but they have things for like takeout and stuff. Oh, and then I messed up on the stamping here, so I re-stamped it down at the bottom. And super cute. So I'm unexpectedly swayed by this set's cuteness. And I feel like I actually will use this one. Now what's great about the stencil it came with is you could really see them working in concert with those stamps. I mean, the other one was great, but it was just a bunch of like random shapes. This one has shapes that look like something, I guess. And with that recipe card, you could easily put that recipe stamp right in the tab. You could put that menu stamp in, or one of the words or icons. The world is your oyster. It's very cute. This is probably my favorite, just because I am in school and sometimes you just need to pretty up what you need to do in order to feel motivated to do it. And I think this will definitely get me there. I feel like these sets work really well with some of their larger stamps rather than their tiny icon stamps. So that light bulb icon is just the most adorable thing I've ever seen. And they have some useful phrases. And that Versafine ink totally just shadows. And this was another set where the stencil didn't seem like an afterthought. It seemed like it really was meant to be used with the stamps. So I stamped a few things here. Just some of the words. I made a clock. I put some glasses on that book page, which I think I will get the most use out of because I can track my reading or even my writing. And I think this will definitely be going in whichever planner I use for 2017 because yes, it is New Year's Eve and I still haven't picked one out. And this is a super cute set that I'm surprised with as well. I initially passed this one up on my first trip because I don't know, I thought it was just a kind of not really useful. But on second thought, I'm glad I went back and got it because some of this will be very useful, especially the no spending. Just saying, I need to go on a no spending binge. But all these little holiday icons are so cute and kind of obscure, which I appreciate. I did mess up some of the stamps, so I stamped them on the back. Because honestly, this pirate had to be seen. I'm pretty sure it's for the official Talk Like a Pirate Day because it says Arg Matey in the speech bubble. But it has like a groundhog, some fireworks, a tree for Arbor Day, and like that presidential silhouette of George Washington, I'm guessing. So yes, these are very US centric, but if you're in the US, I can think of no finer holiday set. Not that I am up on stampage. I definitely am not. But this one came with a bunch of banners. And I feel like this stencil set was kind of an afterthought, because a lot of those icons are so teeny tiny that you would have to, I couldn't foresee placing simply one for that specific holiday. I really like the stamp set. I think it'll be fantastic for like forward planning or making blank calendar inserts look like, you know, pre-printed, thought out inserts, but I think the banners will just have to be used elsewhere. And this is also a set I wasn't completely sold on, but I thought it was so utilitarian that I would love it. And I do, after stamping it out. I used the Versafine ink again because I wanted to make sure it was super crisp. But it has these little borders, it has a tracker, that pointed, like, pentagon shape you could easily turn into a tracker because there are 7 boxes. It also comes with this cursive stencil, which I don't really like for use with this set anyways. It kind of looks neat from afar, but I don't know, it was kind of unwieldy to use again. And as someone who likes to personally handwrite, I don't think I would ever use that. And here are the really inexpensive stamps that were just out there. I didn't realize at the time, but I see now that there was no Saturday or Sunday stamps included with that set. But otherwise, it's what I thought it would be. And I think they're worth it if you specifically have a need. Overall, I think this set had a few standouts, and it's generally the sets with the larger items, like those giant icons and borders or the school set, but the holiday set is really adorable too. I'm surprised that I don't like that icon set as much as I thought I would. I envisioned stamping a bunch of stickers. I'm still gonna try, but I'm less enthused to now. What I'm looking forward to is really stamping my calendar inserts. So, alas, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you check out the stamps at Michael's if you're looking into getting into planner stamps, because I think this would be a good intro, because it certainly is for me. Bye!